Men of all races, I have a question. Have you ever came across a woman that tries to tell you what a real man is? Now, if you've been one of the lucky ones that haven't actually experienced this, I'm going to show you what happens when you allow a woman to dictate and tell you what a real man is. So let's take a look at this video and let's watch, I'll call it the side effects of allowing a woman to tell you how to be a man. But before we even get into the video, I need you to do two things. Hit the like and sub button.
Yo, Brand, a real man is going to stay with his woman even if she gets pregnant by another man.
Now I ask the question, men, would you stay with a woman that got pregnant by another man while y'all were married or while y'all were dating? That's exactly what I thought. Let's continue.
A real woman is going to stay with her man even if he gets another female pregnant.
Now, this is actually true. Women are more prone to stay with a man if he has a child outside of their relationship, even marriage. But why do you think that? I'll wait. You probably still didn't get it, but it's because the woman doesn't have to see that child on a daily basis. So it's not going to be a constant reminder every time, every day she sees that child. And see, the thing is, the reason why I say this is we all know as men, regardless of your race, you're more prone not to have custody of your child. You'll be lucky to get 4 days out of a month. So those 4 days out of a month, those are the only days that your spouse, your girlfriend will have to see or deal with those children. Now, the only reason why you would even make that comment is because most likely the men that are around you, that's their opinion, that's their thought on it. So a majority of men that's around you are thinking differently from you, which in many cases, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But in this one, it is.
Now, a lot of y'all in relationships with somebody who's done had a baby on you and you're still in the same household raising those kids like they're your own. So don't give me all of that. It's cool for a dude to go out there and get another chick pregnant while he's in a relationship and for the female to take him back. That's cool. But if a female goes and gets pregnant by another man and the man don't take her back, he's considered real. Because if you do take her back, then he's lame.
That's probably because he is lame.
A real man is going to hold his woman down just like a real woman is going to hold her man down regardless of the situation.
All right, people, let's talk about this generic brand, Derrick Jaxn. Now, this is the dumbest thing. Well, I put it in the top 5 dumbest things I've ever heard. Why would you want to wife a chick that stepped out on you and then didn't have enough respect for you to not turn up pregnant? Now, this is actually the perfect example to use of what happens when you allow a woman dictate to tell you what an actual man is and what he should do. And the truth of the matter is that the only time a woman would tell you a real man would do such and such is when she's just trying to be demeaning and disrespectful to you. It's never when she actually wants you to step up and to be a man. It's just a low blow. And a woman cannot tell you what a man is. She can't show you what a man is. Because guess what? She's not a man. Just like we aren't women, and we can't tell them how to actually be women. Now, we can say what we want out of a woman, and that's up to us to make that decision. But for a man to go and tell a woman, a real woman would do such and such, it's stupid. Just like when a woman tell a man, this is what a real man is doing and should do. And see, this is also a perfect example of how we're gradually switching roles. And now you see that women are the head of the households. They're making the most money, and we're becoming the docile and submissive ones. Now, let's get real about this. There are 3 reasons why a man would go back and live with a woman or stay in a relationship with a woman after she's gotten pregnant and have a child from another man. First, low self-esteem. Yes, there's plenty of men that have low self-esteem. And honestly, in my opinion, I believe most men have low self-esteem. So you're willing to take anything because in the back of your mind, you feel like you can't do any better and you're afraid to be alone. It sounds crazy and hard to believe, but yes, there's many men that have this mentality. Number two, the number two reason of why you would stay with a woman after she's gotten pregnant by another man. Number two is because you're broke. Now today, as black men, it's an anomaly to see a black man have his own place. Because like I said earlier, we're gradually switching roles. So it's the norm to see a man move into a woman's house. And why would we? The final reason, third and final reason of why you would stay with a woman that cheated on you and got pregnant is that you're basically a simp, sucker, and a Captain Save-'em. And I know it's hard to believe this, but there's a large population of black men that play the simp and Captain Save-'em sucker role. Now, there are many men that's able to hide it. But a situation like this will really let you know whether a man is a simp. Because this is really some simp shit. This is some simp shit that he's saying. Now, any man with any respect for himself would not stay with the woman that cheated on him and got pregnant. And the reason why, because it's basically a slap in your face. And as a man, getting slapped in your face is about on the same level as being spit on. And see, thinking with your heart will either get you killed or embarrassed. Killed or embarrassed. You can't think with your heart. Your heart is only there to help you pump blood, to help you survive. Now, your brain is the main tool that you need to be using. And obviously, this dude isn't using his brain because he's an idiot. But men, just like women always tell each other, even though it's false and they don't have the right to say it, men know your worth. Know your worth. If you're a good dude, you don't have to take that shit. Let the other dude deal with it. But you will have a lot of guys that, like he said, take care of the kids like they're his own. So this lets a woman know that I'm not going to be held accountable for what I did, because any man will be willing to accept it so I can continue to do what the hell I want. Now, this is just my opinion. My opinion is normally true. Make sure you hit the like and the sub button. Till next time, 50 BM, 50 Black Men, Devil's Advocate. I'm out.